for calling the Ontario Pharmacists Association. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now or select from one of the following options. For membership and professional liability insurance, press 1. For all calls are recorded for quality assurance and training purposes.
It's good. Record this. They already know me. Ooh, it's Gary Thompson. Yes, Sarah, this is Gary Thompson speaking. Alan Malik was at the legislature on May the 16th to deal with issue Bill 105. It's about training the police officers to use naloxone.
Yes.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, Darryl Gebien, was there, and Doris Greenspun. I took the OPA's take-home naloxone training back in June 2016. No mention of respiratory assist. It was by Michelle Clayman. She was consultant for the OPA. She's a medical doctor. And then in August, they changed the PowerPoint for the training for the OPA. And it's still wrong. And they've been handing out that information to every pharmacist, and every pharmacist knows it's wrong. First class in pharmacy school, what to do for a poisoning or a drug overdose, right? Because you're not allowed in a lab not knowing what to do. Anyway, so I phoned, it's a private member's bill, Bill 105, by Natalia Kusendova. She's an RN. And we had a chat about it. She says, yes, I know there's all kinds of misinformation out there. And I informed her that there's all kinds of non-drug overdoses in the morgue. And she says, Gary, I don't know the numbers, but errors are being made. Well, I talked to the coroner years ago. They're burying the information. I know personally of people, non-drug overdoses, killed with lack of oxygen, hypoxia, or chest compressions. And did you know that the federal government has just removed rescue breathing from their protocols for opiate overdose? They're handing out wallet cards to all Canadian citizens, patients in a coma, labored breathing, cyanotic, Cheyne-Stokes respiration, pinpoint pupils, deny rescue breathing. In August 2018, it says our federal government said start with rescue breathing naloxone. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just trying to save lives, and it's a no-brainer. I talked to, it's Alan Cho, is your professional development person down there?
It would be Alan Cho,
Yeah, I know. I talked to him. I went down there just after I took this training in 2016 to the office and buzzed the door. The receptionist goes, she says, who is it? It's Gary Thompson. Oh. And then they finally sent somebody out the door. He says, Gary, I know, it's a no-brainer. And I says, why are you doing it? Anyway, I'm just trying to make some awareness. It's all up on my Twitter. Did you know the mayor of Toronto and the medical officer of health had a press conference years ago? I think it was January 2016. Said, stop murdering everybody. Yeah. I just phoned up on the 15th of May. I phoned up the College of Physicians and Surgeons and pointed out to him. He said, do you know what he said? He says, the College of Physicians and Surgeons would not teach such a thing. And it's not in the College of Physicians and Surgeons mandate to supply medical treatments. I says, well, it's your PowerPoint. They've got a PowerPoint. All the signs and symptoms of respiratory emergency. It start with chest compressions. I know. Yeah. So at Gary CPR, you can look all the information up. I was publishing the resuscitation guidelines, all kinds of different medical journals. And I watched doctors make themselves sick And I was at a conference once. John Tory, the mayor's keynote speaker, I get there half an hour early. And all the doctors, it's like the Red Sea part. Don't talk to him. Don't look at him. He's the guy that's trying to save our lives. So 15 minutes before the conference starts, John Tory walks in the room and he sits right down beside, comes over and sits beside me. He says, Gary, we're going to stop these mass murderers. You should have seen the doctor start shaking then.
Yeah, no, I can imagine.
I know. I don't know why everyone's not worried. You know what the heck? You're going to be in a coma. You won't be able to stop them. I've witnessed parents giving their own children chest compressions. One was a seizure patient. Another time, I'm at Loblaws. I hear a scream go up. The guy fell on the ground and knocked himself out, and blood coming out the back of his head. His good friend, 220 pounds, is pounding on his chest. Nigel, Nigel. I says, Nigel's alive. Don't try and kill him. So anyway, you want my phone number? You can get somebody down there with a brain cell to say we should stop doing that. You know?
Yeah, like I can take your information down. But in regards to, like, I think that you've already mentioned that you spoke with Alan.
No, I've never spoke to Alan. I just was cleaning up some of my paperwork. And I noticed my letter of completion for the naloxone training was signed by Alan Malik, so I never talked to him. My brother-in-law was there. He's the emergency physician. Anyway, yeah. He's met him, so I don't know why. You know, why would people want to teach that? So my...
Yep, go ahead, sorry.
My information, you want my information, my email? I tried to talk to Alan Cho, your professional development. He don't want to talk. He says, why not? Explain it to me.
No, I can pass on the information to him, and I just know that we are in the middle of a conference right now, so I just know that it might be some time before he gets back to you, but I can definitely pass on your information to him.
Yeah. It's the letter J, and then Gary, Gary, .Thompson, THOMPSON, at mail, MAIL, .UToronto.ca. And my phone number?
Yep.
647-864-6609. And you can look it all up on my Twitter at Gary CPR. That Bill 105, it's to teach the police officers, mandate them to take naloxone training. Well, the crazy thing is, the chiefs of police already have a protocol that they've been publishing for years. And it's all the signs and symptoms of a respiratory emergency. Then start with CPR and then give them naloxone. Oh, man. I phoned up the chiefs. I said, what are you doing? Because every police officer has first aid and knows about respiratory assist, right? They show up to calls with the ambulance all the time. And they're seeing oxygen being given, right? Every cop knows it's wrong. Because they're very rare out of hospital cardiac arrest, right?
Yeah.
And if the person's alive, you certainly don't want to be pounded on their chest. You know, when I took this training in 2011, they said push right to the floorboards. They gave me a mannequin, a Rhesus Annie with no head on it, and pushed staying alive right to the floorboards. I says, what's this staying alive? And they start humming a few bars of the song. I says, I don't know no disco. Where's the head? I'll show you what to do, right? Yeah.
Sounds like an interesting,
Yeah, I know. That was an RN that taught me that. And I'm going, what the heck is wrong with you? Anyway, it's great talking to you, and you have a great day. And tell Alan, give me a dingle and pass around at Gary CPR. It's all up there. It's too much fun. I had a psychiatrist taking some upgrading in my neuroscience class. She says, Gary's the sanest person in the whole province trying to stop mass murder. I says, Doctor, what about you? She says, Gary, leave my name out of it. Okay, Doc. There's another nut. Yeah.
Well, good. Yeah. All right, Gary. Well, thanks for your call. And yeah, I'll pass it along to Alan. And yeah, it was good chatting to you as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And you have a great day.
You too.
Keep breathing, because it's very, very important, right?
Yeah.
Once every 5 seconds at least. Sounds like you're breathing about 24 times a minute. Oh, excited a little bit.
Seems a little bit, yeah.
Have a great day, eh?
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Too stupid for Darryl.